And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Buccaneers and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
Here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 25 after a gain of 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football? 5 yards remain on second down. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, he shifts past it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done.
At the 42-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
The flag came out as a result.
They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Finding room to the 20. They're back. 31 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Now it's Ron. The return man, Ty Johnson.
Damn it.
Tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Bro, they still got the ball.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
More muscle up front for this second. Finds Tyler Croft.
Man, boy, bro. He was on him, bro.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Big Vita, no!
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. They'll set up to throw.
Bruh, this nigga is too fucking good, bro. Bruh! Oh my God! Bruh!
It's a big play that time by the Jets.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, the quarterback, bro. I'm right there to sack him, man. He's sitting that pocket.
I think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
I'm talking about he's standing right in that pocket.
And expressing. Just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 10 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and goal from the 1.
Take your time.
Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good.
Like I had to sack 1,000 times, bro. He stood in the pocket like I wasn't even right there.
7 here as the kicks away. This will be.
I know you need to stop the first down, nigga. Bro, he stood in the pocket with so much pressure on him, and then rolled out it.
Interplay in week 17, we know one thing: they are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room.
You have to have a team that's constructed to win run in this game.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Decades, that was the full season, but as we all know, Little Strange still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week. To go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Hands this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he couldn't do it.
A couple down to the 44. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying him and Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bucs have, and that makes the score 14-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fuck, bro. Yes.
Returning from his end zone is Ty
Come
Johnson.
Come on, baby.
About the 22. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
They had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back. Anything dramatic, just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it in the field.
This before he's taken down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Damn,
Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
All they got to do is breaking the ball right here.
Get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What the fuck we gotta do, bro?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-tasker in the business, the coach.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Fuck this game, Trail!
Tyler Croft, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Bro, that's the game. Fucking game.
Folk connects on the extra point. And we're tied here in the 2nd quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Jet taking in at the 3. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And Charles Hoy touchdowns have come so fast and furious from both sides of this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The momentum. If you look at the momentum, all I need is one stop.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead
The
is
dude
now
ain't going.
21-14. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him.
Well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier.
Get this one across the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a man open down the middle of the field. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. With a 2nd and 4.
He on fire, bro.
Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're...
Thing that you do going into a game, but in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
They'll look to 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw again. Crowder's got it over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33.
Come on.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Get them leg.
They'll contain him to just 4. The 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is going to just touch it left as he gets it to go. And that'll bring him back within 4. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough...
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Oh, wow.
On what will be the final play of this first half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no one to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Run it, please. Run it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Woo! That's me! That was the coverage, baby.
Vita Vea in there to get him, and on the season now
that was a coverage.
For him. Here's the Jets.
I saw him going across my face. Followed it.
First punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out right at the 35. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know, sometimes been running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's what this thing was talking about. You see how he cut up.
Continues here. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Finds a seam inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there out of the running game. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner, turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Flush to
Bruh.
and a big one.
They cheated me, Drow!
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
They didn't even let me throw the ball out of bounds.
Is good, and they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Johnson will return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And a tight game after punting last.
For them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes us beyond the 34.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down.
I'm tired.
Sometimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. They'll set up a throw. It's caught by Davis. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
They've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Y'all can cheat all the fuck y'all want, bro. This ball.
Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
That's what I'm saying. They just tackle the fuck out of
it. Need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 197 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding it. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They fucked me!
Incomplete. Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Bruh.
Behind the line.
Bruh.
Seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done. The problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
I did it again.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10
yeah,
and the 9.
because
Give him
The
5 on the
animation
carry
just
there, and it'll
looking
be
great.
6. Second down at 5.
Yeah.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now up to 14. Now it's Ryan Suckup on. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Well, their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion. A really good pick.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's a run complete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. He's going to let it fly. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Man,
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
I'm talking about they really slice
territory.
it. Yeah, they do. Damn.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's me.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the grab by Croft. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Flushed out right.
This nigga is just the best. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. His throw caught right around the 6. The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw.
Damn, bro.
Touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That would aid up the
You know how they just march like that.
Right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
Doesn't
got
feel right.
Exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says it. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful. And out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
This is intercepted. Picked off inside the football game. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even